Hi there, and welcome to Word of the Day with the Lord's New Church. I'm Kent Rogers, and today I want to continue the series on overcoming, causing something bad to serve what is good. And that is the goal of divine providence, so we are, in essence, trying to align our will to the Lord's will. We're all feeling a sense of stir craziness. We may be so lonely alone in our house, or we may be with people and we're like, I need some alone time. So that's what we're trying to overcome, those negative feelings. And I want to talk about using acceptance and mindfulness as the means of doing that. I have here Divine Providence, a wonderful book, and I want to read to you a few quotes that will give us insight about how to feel free from this sense of stir craziness. Think deeply whether love or any affection of love or wisdom or any perception of wisdom, yes, whether thought is in space and time, and you will grasp the fact that they are not. Goes on to say, suppose thought is sustained for 10 or 12 hours. May not the length of time seem like 1 or 2 years? Sorry, days, but years also. And yet it may also not seem like 1 or 2 hours. This seeming duration is according to the state of affection from which the thought springs. So what we see here is that if we're in a happy mood, or if we're enjoying what we're doing, then the time just skips by and we don't feel stir crazy whatsoever, just the opposite. And in number 73 of the same book, we read this: all freedom is of love, so much so that love and freedom are one. So we feel free when we are in a state of following our love. When we are free to follow our love, then we feel free. And we might even be in a prison cell, but if we can do what we love, then we feel free. And there are different levels of freedom, that number goes on. And let me finish reading from the same book, number 59, which says this: those who are in the divine, inasmuch as they think from the Lord, think from what is eternal as well as what is at hand, asking themselves, what is that which is not eternal? Is not the temporal relatively nothing, and does it not become nothing when it is past? The eternal is not so. It alone is. Its essential being has no end. To think thus is to think both from the present and the eternal. So that is something that we can do no matter where we are. See that each moment contains the eternity of the Lord, because the Lord is omnipresent with us. And we get little tastes of that, and we can actually practice that and develop it. And we can do this in one method of doing this is called mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of letting go of thoughts of what we want, letting go of planning, letting go of concerns about the past or the future altogether, and just being present. I like to add to that gratitude, something we talked about a couple of times ago. And so in each moment, I like to repeat, Lord, thank you for this moment. Or Lord, thank you for whatever it is that's in my consciousness, whatever it is before my eyes. And just accept and know that, as we spoke about last time, that the Lord is everywhere, taking care of everything, and we can trust that higher purpose. We know that all the temporal events are, whether good or bad, serve the Lord's eternal good purpose for us. So, knowing that, we can ask, well, what is this bad event trying to do? Well, how can we turn this into good, I should say? And acceptance is one way. Acceptance of what is, and using it to find the Lord in each and all of these moments. And if the kids are squabbling, we just can say, okay, this is part of reality. I will deal with it, but I will also accept that this is what I am experiencing right now, and the Lord is here too. Finally, I want to invite you to the wonderful beauty of the Lord's New Church grounds. Here I am, standing by a sign because the computers are not working inside, so I'm using my phone today, but I'm glad. I feel much better out here anyways. And I invite you to come here. You can be apart from other people, but see other people, wave, have a shouting conversation. It's plenty to do here, walk around, and at 3:30 we always play beautiful music which you can come and enjoy, and many people are doing that. So join us to help dispel that sense of stir craziness, and while you're walking around our grounds you can practice this mindfulness as well. God bless. I'll see you soon.